Hello and welcome to Top Stories on Viewer Television. My name is Patient CD. The People's Democratic Party Monday said it will write the independent national election today, Tuesday, to demand fresh elections to replace its 27 members in the Rivers State House of Assembly who defected to the All Progressive Congress. A total of 27 members of the House elected on the PDP platform on Monday defected to the APC and threatened to reject the request of the state governor Fubura for approval. The reason abducted for their defection, according to the letters written to the Speaker Martin and read on the floor of the House, was predicated as the division on the party and regards the tussle for the position of the National Secretary of the PDP, which had made communication channels difficult. The organized labor and the federal government are on a collision course over the government's failure to sustain the payment of 35,000 naira wage award to workers. Workers in the federal civil service, in separate interviews with our newsmen, noted that the federal government only paid 35,000 naira wage award for September, following the removal of the fuel subsidy by the President Bola Tinubu on his assumption of office. The federal government agreed to pay 35,000 naira to each of its workers to reduce the hardship caused by the subsidy removal. The government, in a memo signed by the Chairman National Salaries, Wages and Income Commission, stated that the payment of the wage award will begin to take effect from September 1st, 2023. However, findings by the newsman indicated that the government only paid the wage award for September. Edo State Deputy Governor Comrade Philip Schreiber has warned those destroying his campaign billboards to desist from such an act, describing it as inimical to the growth of democracy. Speaking on Lagos Street after inspecting one of the dismantled billboards, Schreiber said the destruction will not help anyone, as it was the Edo people that could decide who will become the next governor of the state. Schreiber, who was visibly angry when he went to see the destroyed billboard on Lagos Street around Ring Road, said his campaign billboards were dismantled on two different occasions in the same spot. The deputy governor said he had secured all the stands for his campaign billboards since June 2023 and was annoyed that they were being destroyed. The Joint Admissions and Matriculation Board said candidates for a direct entry examination will from 2024 undertake cognitive and verbal reasoning tests. The registrar, Professor Ishaq Oleyede, reiterated this during a virtual meeting with commissioners of education of the 36 states of the Federation and the Federal Capital Territory. A special bulletin published by the board on Monday quoted Oleyede to have said that as from 2024, JAM will conduct aptitude tests for all direct entry candidates to assess their academic potential or career suitability, as well as their mental or physical capacity. The JAM board noted that it is an intelligent test that will measure the candidate's current cognitive skills and will not be the usual subjects such as mathematics, chemistry, government, physics, and the rest. The registrar explained that the aptitude test will comprise the following: verbal, abstract, mechanical, and numeric reasoning, data checking, and work sampling. Also, the Federal Capital Territory High Court in Abuja has fixed January 8 to deliver judgment in the 1 billion naira fundamental right suit filed by the former Central Bank of Nigeria Governor Godwin Emefiele against the federal government. Emefiele filed the suit to challenge his prolonged detention in the custody of Department of State Services. The newsman reported that the ex-CBN helmsman was arrested on June 10, shortly after his suspension by President Bola Tinubu. Listed as defendants in the suit were the federal government, the Attorney General of the Federation, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, and its chairman. He is urging the court to declare that his prolonged detention by the agency of the first and second respondents since June 10, 2023, and subsequent transfer to the custody of the third and fourth respondents on October 26, 2023, without being arraigned in court was unlawful. The Northern Caucus of the House of Representatives pledged a sum of $350 million towards the rebuilding of the Kaduna community accidentally bombed last week by the military. This was as the Sultan of Sokoto and President General of Jama'atu Nasrul Islam, Dr. Muhammad Sa'ad Abubakar, said the council will ensure justice for victims of the bombed Tudunbiri. Newsman reports that military airstrike intended to flush out bandits from Tudunbiri, a Gabi local government area of Kaduna State, hit the wrong targets, killing about 120 people and injuring scores of others. The Northern House Caucus, led by the Al-Hassan Doguwa, also announced the group's intention to visit the area to commiserate with the families and survivors of the mishap. The Minister of Youth, Jamila Bio Ibrahim, said the involvement of youth in the energy transition agenda is important. She also stressed the need to equip youth and with adequate knowledge and opportunities in the bid to foster a greener future. According to a statement made available to our correspondent in Abuja by Bio, Ibrahim spoke during the launch of the Youth Vault Africa organized by the Green Energy Mission Africa at the Conference of Parties 28 in the United Arab Emirates. She said the launch of the Youth Vault Africa project marks a significant milestone in our commitment to empowering African youths. Corporate Affairs Commission is set to delist 91,843 companies for filing or for failing to fill their annual returns with it. In a list published on its website, the Commission listed 91,843 companies for delisting 2,738, less than the 91,581 in its initial publish in August. This is still less than the initial 100,000 companies that the CAC said it would remove in an earlier announcement. In July, the Registrar General and Chief Executive Officer CAC Garba Abubakar revealed that the Commission will delete 100,000 registered companies from its database for failing to file an annual return. He says CAC steps up enforcement of 100,000 companies to go off its register for failure to file an annual return. And that's how much we can take on Top Stories today. My name is Patient City. Many thanks for watching. Do stay tuned and enjoy the rest of our programs.